I guess, to use, obviously.
Is that the same tarantula that walks across Jim Carrey's face in Cable Guy?
I don't know, but that's a good question. I don't think tarantulas aren't very. They don't seem like they're very aggressive. Like
aggressor.
Yeah, you don't put pressure on them, they won't like snap at you.
Yeah, they're more
kind of like me. Hey.
Zing.
That's my new alias, Admiral Trench.
The actual makeout scene between B and Allison was not included in the screenplay. That was something that was improv.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Weird.
Huh.
So they wanted.
They were. What were they on?
Adderall.
X.
We saw Samara's eyes, you know.
For reals, dude. They were dilated as fuck.
Lizard eyes and shit.
It's reptilians.
Judah Lewis was he was playing a 12-year-old in the story, but in reality, at the time of production, he was already 14.
Okay.
That's what I guessed.
That kid also comes out, and I think James has seen this one, 1984. He's one of the friends.
Yeah.
Which, that's also a great movie, if you guys want to check that out. Bonus rec right there, 1984.
Will. Is it on Netflix?
Is it? No, I don't... It's streaming somewhere. I know it's on Shudder. I know you guys don't have Shudder, probably. But you could do a free trial.
Yeah, it's only on Shudder right now.
And then my final one, we already talked about it during the show. There is a mid-credits teaser in the film, which teases the sequel and confirms B's probable immortality.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, I had a really like crazy theory about that. Like how she's just immortal, and I don't know, like how you said there's going to be a prequel. Maybe she just ends up. Maybe she just makes a guest appearance at like the very end, so it leads into.
Maybe she looks like, different, and then she changes bodies somehow, or some shit, or jumps bodies. You know.
Maybe she has like an old people suit on, and that's what she needs to be her B.
Well, because Judah's in the second one still, and he's obviously older.
But it just seems it seems so silly. Like all these people signed on, and they weren't like, "Hey, maybe we shouldn't do it if Samara doesn't want to do it." You know, it just doesn't. It doesn't make sense unless there's something that we're missing.
I have a thought is that maybe they don't show her, but maybe she resurrects them, makes them go after Judah again, and then she's gonna appear at the end of the movie. Like, I fucking.
Oh, like a secret appearance, like a.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because we don't really know what happens to the Necronomicon until she gets hit. She's trying to put it out, right?
Yeah, it disappears.
Yeah, they never reference the book again, so maybe it's gone, or maybe she salvaged it. We don't know.
Is it safe to say it's the Necronomicon?
It could be. It's the Book of the Dead, pretty much, right? I would say.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not just anybody can hold that shit, right? Not just anybody can use it.
Yeah, but I mean, they had already made a deal with the devil, and that's why they were following her, right?
Yeah, but I was saying, like, she's the one that recruited them, so I'm pretty sure she's, like, the gifted one. Because, I mean, you don't just stumble upon that and just be like, hey, I'm going to use this. She has to have, like, you know, like...
some kind of history.
She's like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some sort of attachment. Especially
I think they even say, like, don't you know the spells? Why do you need the book?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I felt like that Necronomicon thing is pretty dope, but at the same time, that's the loophole. That's going to be the key. I hope there's answered questions. Yeah,
because she says you need to pour the blood on the pages when you do the chant.
Yeah.
What? Whose turn is it for our next pick? And what are we going to talk about?
I think it's Diego's, right?
Diego's again? Yeah.
Ooh. So I'm assuming everybody has Prime, right?
I have it, so Vic can watch it.
I've been wanting to do this, and I think I told Wesley a while back that I wanted to do this one. The Disaster Artist.
Oh,
Disaster Artist. Okay.
yeah, it's the James Franco film where they're making the Room.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen a preview for that. It's like a remake of. He kind of looks like Professor Snape.
Yeah. Oh, hi.
Tommy
Mark.
Wiseau.
It's an A24 film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it got to 91 on Rotten, so that's cool. 2007.
I did not hit her. I did not.
But then, if you guys have never seen The Room, see, that's something that I think I'm gonna miss. If they do shut down most of the movie theaters, I'm gonna miss this.
Is
seeing The Room.
brother in that?
Yeah,
Dave.
David Franco.
Yeah.
With Seth too and Zach. Damn.
So you guys,
Sounds good.
Anaris and Vic, you haven't seen this?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah, you'll love this one. I think it's great.
I've seen previews. I've seen previews of it, and then I've actually seen a little bit of The Room. So it's kind of just like a mockumentary, right?
Right.
It's gonna be lighthearted. Thank you, Diego.
James,
Yo.
where can these listeners find us if they're stumbling upon the podcast right now?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, Wes. So if you're just stumbling upon this episode, you can find us pretty much on any platform that does play podcasts, whether it's iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spreaker, Sods, a whole bunch of other platforms that their names escape me right now, but we are on there. We are Drop the Mic if you didn't catch the name of our podcast. You can also find us on Instagram. We have one of those as well. It is at Drop the Mic _podcast, where me and Wes are attached to that profile, and you can comment on our recs, just our random pictures that are up there. You can tell us if you like the movie our movie focus. You can DM us if you don't want to be so public about it. And hopefully, if you have time, if you're listening to this on a platform where you can leave a review, hopefully you can leave a positive one, 5 stars, thumbs up, whatever it may be, and hopefully you have the chance to share this with your friends.
I did want to say and give a shout out to Wes. I don't know if you wanted to talk about this.
Yeah, we're doing the side table reads, where basically we'll be reenacting famous scenes as different characters.
Nice.
And it's
So we go ahead. We wanted to incorporate you guys too. Like if you guys had any suggestions on any movie or a scene that you guys wanted to do, we kind of figured it out. Like we can just print out or get the script, and then you just send us your lines. Even if it's just like an audio file over your phone, and then we can edit them onto the actual scene of the movie with the visuals, and then we'll just dub the audio and then put it out for the podcast. Whenever, like it could be like bi-weekly or just once a month or something.
Or
cool.
maybe we can put them like up as a bonus, as their own thing, like bonus episodes.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Talking about maybe why we love that movie, why we chose the scene, and then introduce the scene. And then on social media, we can share the video, synced up with our dialogue. Because doing this first Sin City, trying to get the little audio sequences and everything, it's very it's pretty complicated. It's not easy to do.
Yeah, to the timing. Because you have to understand that these actors do it for months and months and months, and their timing, you're just trying to mimic what they're doing, get that emotion. But it'll be fun, because it's your own adaptation of the character and the reading of it, and it doesn't have to be 100% accurate. And we wanted to tried out with Sin City, and I tried to edit some stuff, and I showed Wes, and I posted it online just as like, you know, to put it out there, and people are already liking it and stuff, and so I think it's something that would be cool to bring to the podcast.
Hey, can we do Con Air though?
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking down. That's
I want
Diego's
Wesley
pick.
to play it. I want Wesley to do Nicolas Cage's part, bro.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sick. I'm down. Put the money back in the box. That would be a cool movie to do. Cyrus the Virus. Pinball.
But yeah, Side Table
Okay,
Reads
nice.
coming
Nice.
soon.
So are we all doing them as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
whoever wants to do
Oh,
it,
nice.
or if you don't want to do it, that's cool too. But yeah, everybody's welcome.
Yeah, I think it depends on the scenes and how many characters are in it. Like, if you
Yeah.
want. So,
Also-
like Reservoir Dogs would also be good.
Yeah.
Or
Dang.
I was gonna say also, it can be
Hateful
at your
Eight.
own. Yeah, dude, it can be at your own convenience too. Like if when we do it, all you have to do is just say your lines, and then we can edit them. Then you know what I'm saying. So you don't have to.
yeah.
I mean, once we get where we're all together, we can do like a whole reading together. But I don't know if you guys are familiar with like the Postal Service and how they made music. They just sent their stuff back and forth, and then they put it together. And then,
Layering. Yeah.
yeah, I feel like we this day and age we can do it that way, especially during the COVID.
That'd be cool.
You can put however much feeling you want. Like, I guess.
Yeah. And we can do whatever type of movie scene that you want to do. And even if it's just like a 2-man movie, you know, we can have a third person narrate or do whatever. Like it. And I feel like if we do a handful of them, we can put it on its own episode by itself, like 6 or 7 of them, and then put that on its own, you know, because it'll be like 45 minutes to an hour.
Also, it's pretty cool. Like, it's a way to challenge ourselves. You know, of course, you have to
Yeah.
read. Dare I say, even memorize the lines and get down like and memorize like the timing and the beats, and all of that is like an art form, and it's pretty fun. Me and Vic did a test run for maybe like an hour the other day over the internet,
Yeah.
and it was awesome. It was hilarious, and I feel like
It was
we
fun.
got it.
And it was cool because it's only a 2-minute scene, but it gives you a feel of how complex it is and how to do it. And I want to say we were inspired in seeing it from watching the Ninja Turtles reunion online
Yeah,
and seeing that. I really really liked that.
30 years.
I've seen them done before. I didn't know you guys seen them at like Comic-Con and stuff like that, but seeing it firsthand, like on live and shit, like online and stuff, I felt like, man, we can do that too, you know.
Hey guys, I'm sorry to cut it short, but I gotta take off.
Oh yeah, no problem, man.
Continue without me. Thank you guys. Have a good night,
Thanks,
guys.
man. Hell yeah, man. Thanks for having me for coming in, man.
See you guys.
Later.
Bye, James.
All right, guys. I gotta leave too.
Okay.
They work early tomorrow.
So next week we're gonna do what?
The Disaster Artist.
Disaster. It's on Prime.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Until next week, then.
All
All
right.
right, then.
Okay.
So you're basically saying intergalactic dream team on a mission.
Yeah. So there's an epic villain, right?
Right.
Okay. So you have to fill a starship full of the best people or aliens or robots to take them down.
How many seats have I got?
5.
5?
6 if you need like a duo, but you can't have the Predator and the Xenomorph together because they'd fight and the mission would be futile.
No, okay, I get it. All right, 1, Kirk. 2, Picard. 3, Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum from Independence Day. 5, Ripley. And 6, are you ready for this shit? A xenomorph egg.
No way.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, here's the plan. Kirk and Picard team up to Captain. Then, when they get close, they send in Will and Goldblum to get inside the lair because they have experience with that shit. Fair. Now, this whole time, Ripley's been bitching about the xenomorph egg and shit. Because that's her move. But she knows she gotta do this because it's the only